Hello. I want to talk to you about havening techniques. In case you've been wondering, maybe you've heard me talking about havening, or perhaps someone else has mentioned it to you and you're not really sure what it is. I'd like to explain just a little bit about it in case you're interested. So when we experience trauma or an unhappy event or something that really sticks in our mind, what can happen is that it can be locked into our brain. And so the next time we encounter something that our brain thinks is the same kind of situation, it can recreate the sense of complete and utter fear or loss or devastation or upset that occurred the first time, because it's trying to protect you from it happening again. What we can do with havening techniques is really quite remarkable. As we activate the brain by using this psychosensory technique, so that's the brain and touch, as we activate the amygdala in the brain, we set off a chemical reaction which will produce some amazing feel-good hormones and begin to unlock and de-link the emotional content of a trauma from the actual memory. So we're not getting rid of the memory itself, we don't want to do that, but what is super helpful is the ability to remove the upsetting parts of a memory and then leave it as a neutral, uncharged memory in the mind. When we think of how extraordinarily helpful this could be for so many people and from all different situations, PTSD, grief, phobias, anxiety, stress, so many situations, even mild forms of worry that keep just bothering us, repeating themselves, we can really now start to drill down to the deep cause and eliminate that initial situation which was set up a loop in the mind. I've been absolutely blown away by some of the cases I've worked with so far over the 3 years I've been working with havening techniques. I had a client who was agoraphobic. She couldn't leave the house for about 20 years. She was deeply anxious, really wasn't able to handle social situations at all, found life very difficult indeed. And a friend told her about havening and about me, and this friend was kind enough to bring her to me because she wouldn't have come on her own even if she wanted to. And so she came and we did some havening. And after a few rounds, I felt that we'd got to where we could get to that day, and I was quite pleased. But the next day, when I received a text from her, I was absolutely thrilled. She said, "I just thought you'd like to know. Today I went into town on my own with no signs of any anxiety at all. Thank you for my new life." So from somebody who was really incapacitated by their recurring worries and thoughts and fears, to go to that is just incredible. And to this day, she seems to be the same. I've dealt with more serious things such as post-traumatic stress disorder. I won't say that everything can be a quick fix. Of course it can't. If it's serious trauma that has been laid down, and especially over time, depending on the severity as well, we can't say it's a quick fix, but it has been quite phenomenal, the profound change that I have seen in clients when I've worked with them with that disorder. So if you feel that there's something that's been bothering you for quite some time, and you just know that if it was out of the way, you could move forward past it and beyond to a better place, but you're stuck, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you just see? Perhaps you'd be a perfect candidate for trying havening techniques. If you've been having counselling for a long time, maybe you're tired of talking about it. With havening, we don't even have to discuss all the content if you don't want to. I can work over online or over Skype or Zoom. We can have an initial free chat on the telephone or online. So maybe give it a try. I'm Janie and I'm from the Healing Company. And you could look up for more information on my website, www.thehealingcompany.com. Have a look there. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm here to help. I look forward to that. Thanks.